You are running on change. What change are you seeking as a candidate for the new City Council and referring to new as the Northeast Ward?
I am running for the new City Council because I believe things can be better for the citizens of the Northeast Ward. We need a new way forward. We need change in a variety of ways. We need a change in how decisions are made and the effect these decisions have on the citizens who live in this ward. Top-down decision-making and problem-solving don't change the way we live. That approach doesn't move the needle. I believe that challenges and solutions should come from the same place, and that local residents are the best experts in the communities they call home.
Can you be a bit clearer on politics and top-down decision-making?
We need a change in how politics play out in this community. The old political tactics of intimidation, bullying, character assassinations, and smear campaigning need to stop. It only reveals the character of the persons that use those outdated tricks like bullying and smear campaigns.
What have you done that could invite bullying and smear campaigning?
I believe that bullying and smear campaigning is what happens in the community when someone deliberately spread rumors among unsuspecting and misinformed residents. For example, most people know I started a business in Ogden Station community. I opened Village Produce and Country Store because that part of the new is in a food desert, a location where there's not a lot of healthy food options. So rather than talk the talk about food insecurity, I decided to walk the walk and open the business to provide healthy food options to residents, a much needed service in our area. I was more interested in helping people live longer lives than enriching my own reserves. Unfortunately, the business didn't make it, and I am currently paying off a loan that I borrowed to open it. When someone starts a rumor that I owe the city money without the benefit of sharing the fact that it is a common situation regarding business ventures, and especially that I pay my bills like most people of integrity. These facts could be turned into something negative, when actually there's a lot of education that can be gained around business development, healthy eating, and around cooperative economics. But that's another podcast. Another example of smear campaigning and spreading misinformation in the community could result from a jet plane ride that I made to Atlanta, Georgia back in 2017. I actually made the trip to Atlanta with a group of city leaders, one of whom owned the plane. We went to look at the rapidly developing purpose-built communities approach for resident-led neighborhood revitalization. This approach to revitalize declining neighborhoods is currently being examined and adopted in many cities. Fortunately, after some controversy, that concept has been embraced by the Boston Thurman residents and is currently being implemented. But just telling some unsuspecting neighbors or constituents the first part of this event leads them to believe in a speculation of impropriety and untrustworthiness. Since integrity, transparency, and community engagement are the cornerstones of my character and my campaign, these kinds of subtle and divisive tactics can be very harmful.
Can you share more about your trip to Atlanta with other community leaders to look at similar housing projects?
Yes, I'll be happy to share the complete circumstances related to this matter. Our current city council person also took a similar trip to Raleigh to look at purpose-built efforts there. However, it takes more than one person to make a concept like that happen. We know that it is an approach that takes the community to implement. No one leader can make that happen. The best thing that came out of that experience for the community to know is that we can learn from other successful models and don't necessarily have to reinvent the wheel each time we need to make a change.
What are some of the other changes you are seeking to accomplish during your campaign?
The change that I'm seeking in this election is to take the focus off politics and put it on effective government and service to the community. My greatest concern is not whether a community member is Democrat or Republican, but whether they have access to the process and resources of the community. I don't care what you look like or your pedigree or how you spell your name, but rather asking them to fully engage in building and maintaining the best community. It isn't about asking people to cross party lines. It's about giving people the opportunity to ignore party lines. It's about believing that most people know, deep down, that the tired old political showdowns that we have seen for too long is not the way to solve the problems we are currently facing in Winston-Salem. It's about electing a representative that can work with others. We need unity, not division and corrosive political bossism. This is not a game in which seeing that your team wins is all that matters. For the vast majority, it's our neighborhoods, our streets, our city, our lives. We are the ones we've been waiting for. Really, we are. The truth that I humbly accept is that no leader can save us, nor can our government, nor institutions, nor foundations. The community must be engaged in making the change that we seek. I need your help to be the change. Vote Paula McCoy for new.